What's happening? Have a nice day.
This is the premier VW event in the Valley. You'd have to travel to Los Angeles or maybe Sacramento to find an event that's comparable to it. And we're a little bit different. We park our cars on the grass, mostly under the trees, like a European style event. The Sacramento and Los Angeles events are usually in parking lots. We are big on families. We like to get the whole family involved, because the next generation of Volkswagen people, they're not us guys, old guys like me, they're the kids that are growing up right now. So if we get them interested in Volkswagens, it will carry on long after we're gone.
It's my favorite pair of shoes I've had since like 6th grade, and so we took them to the paint shop and matched it. So that is why purple. This is my first. We got it 5 years ago, and I just started driving it about a year ago right now. I mean, people ask me if I'm planning on selling it, it's no. This is like my last resort. If I have, need money, I'm selling everything before I sell this bus.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 19th annual.
It's a 1968 Ghia. I bought it as a basket case. I've had it for about 4 years now. I completely gutted it. Me and Terry Burnett put it together. I mean, I fully gutted it. Did a custom interior. Last year I took second place out here, and on the way home it caught fire and burned the whole from here back in flames, burned it up. And last week we got it dialed in and all back together, and here I am. And I built it for my wife. She's in the trailer drinking coffee.
Since I was a kid, I loved them, and my grandfather had a Bug when I was growing up, and I just loved his, and then that's how I got into it. 100%, I would say it reflects my personality. It's just, one of a kind, and, my car's one of a kind.
I purchased it from somebody in San Francisco area. It had logos at the time. It was a cleaners business. Kleinschmidt's Cleaners was the name of the business. I took it, the paint was so far gone and it was so rusted that we couldn't keep the logos and had to repaint it. It took about 5 years or so to get it on the road. It's still in progress, a few more things to do left, but about 5 years total.
What drew you to this vehicle?
The year I wanted a press bumper bus, and I wanted a double door, with doors on both sides. And there weren't too many for sale at the time. I looked for quite a while and finally found this one for sale and jumped on it.
It used to be my grandfather's car, and he's since passed it on to me, so I redid the whole car from the ground up. And this is the color that we selected. Nice black top with the blue bottom. So it's a real head turner every time we pull it out to the show.
So what do you like best about the car?
The color. The color to me just stands out. It's something different. You normally see all the basic, the same colors on all the Ghias, and I wanted to do something different with this one.
What's great is a lot of mothers or fathers get their children involved in building a Volkswagen. It can be a father-daughter, father-son project where they go out in the garage and work on a Volkswagen that they're going to be able to drive when they're 16 or 17 years of age and get their driver's license.
It's a 1963 Volkswagen 1200 Vito ragtop sunroof. It's Volkswagen's factory sunroof through 1963. Still has a 1200cc engine in it. Bought it from the second owner. They had it for about 30 years. I've always been in love with the rag tops. I had a really nice 59 and 63 for about 10 years and had to take a little break with life circumstances from the scene for a little while. So when I got back in, I started looking for another rag top and looked for about 6 months or 9 months and came across this one and pulled the trigger on it.
Redone 3 times. First time I got it in trade for repairing a quarter panel on a 56 Victoria. Then as the years progressed, I just did different color schemes. This one here, I did a complete restoration off the pan, body off, disc brakes, the whole 9 yards, steel braided lines, grafted a 58 rag top in it. It's a 1968, but I call it my 1968 confused 68 because of different components on the vehicle. Being that I'm born and raised in Hawaii, we had so much rusted vehicles there, so we grafted parts from various vehicles to make a good one. So that's where it all stemmed from.
I had this car for about 2 years. I bought the car from a gentleman that was restoring it. It was probably about 3/4 done, and the body's never been off the pan. The pan is an original, correct, rust-free pan. It was very nice. And the paint and body work were presentable, and I had to finish it off, do all the rubber parts. The guy bought it from one of his friends, the original owner, so he knew the whole history of the car. It's a bone stock 1600, stock transaxle, very dependable. I didn't want a 2-liter heat pump, and so convertible's a learning experience. And if you see the show cars out here, either the top is up or the top is down, because they don't use the tops because the headliners start going away if you use the top. But this car is driven a lot. I live in San Luis Obispo and it's perfect weather, so I use the top up and down basically every day.
We're a family event, and we have a camp out night on Saturday and a diner night, and we have a lot of people that come out here and camp out that don't have a Volkswagen, or at least a running Volkswagen, so they come out and camp with their motorhome or their trailer. So there's a bunch of family things that we can do during the show.
This makes time slow down because the car is very slow. And you can either tick people off on a hill or they wave as they go by. I bought it from, believe this or not, a little old lady school teacher, German, in Sonora. She was the second owner. She went to work in it every day and camped on weekends by herself in this.
Trailer bolts were only made from 61 to 63. And we don't know how many they made, but this is number 78. And right now we know of about 28 of them left in the United States. We camp in it every time we go to the show. Last night we camped here. Yeah. We actually use this more when we do our fifth wheel.
Now, have you actually made use of the boat?
No, it's never been in the water. Maybe someday, but right now it's just a new thing. We don't want to mess it up. And so that part is for show. Well, I restored it about 2 years ago. It took me about 1.5 years. And when I first found it, it was really a piece. And I was looking for a teardrop or an Aribi at the time to tow behind my Volkswagens. And we come across this, so I bought it. And then I proceeded to restore it. It took me 1.5 years. And now we go in it all the time.
We bought it to travel in when we got there, got it in Frankfurt, and we traveled 32,000 miles and put it on a ship, deck freight, and brought it back, and carpooled with my wife driving a brand new Bug across the United States. We bought it in '65. The Westphalia interior, which this has for camping, all of the product that they made came to Volkswagen America, which means they were all here. I was there, and I had to have something. So somehow I found out that there was a guy in Frankfurt that had a few Volkswagen Bugs and buses to sell to GIs because that was the American zone, occupancy, American zone. So I bought one of the 2 buses that he had. Good for me, but it still didn't have the top. So then my German friend started calling the Westphalia Works, which is the one that made the interior. And he nagged him and nagged him and nagged him. And finally he said, even though we don't do aftermarket, bring it up here and we'll put it on for you.
Well, actually, it's a 72 Beetle. It's a 3.5-inch chop. It's got the early split window, new upholstery. I bought it this way. I didn't purchase it. I finished the upholstery work in it. You get a lot of thumbs up and a beautiful car and a nice ride. You know, it's just something that people draw attention.
When I was in high school growing up, I had a 59 Bug and drove the heck out of it. And then I upgraded that to a 67. Then I had to go into the military. So the Bug 67 had to sit off to the side. And but I've always loved Volkswagens. I built street rods and other kind of vehicles. I always wanted to get me a Ghia. And so I came across this one here. It was a really good deal. I didn't have to do much, just a little bit of transmission work and engine work. But other than that, it's just jump in and go. It's a time machine, exactly. That's what I told my wife. It's I'll get in here and I'll start cruising and I'll throw in my CCR, my CD, and that's what I used to play on my 8-track in the 67.
It's like a blank palette that you can start painting on. From a Baja Bug to a super street cruiser like that to a completely radical V8 car like this. A Volkswagen's about the only car I've seen used in so many ways.
She wanted a thing as long as I can remember. We found a thing in a farmer's field in Lodi. We found another one behind a house in Manteca. Put them both together and ended up with this thing. She is a Disney fan from way back, and so we went ahead and used the Disney Sorcerer's Apprentice logo on it. My 16-year-old son at the time painted it. We took it down to Disneyland to try to get approval for it, to see if they would object if we had the characters on it. And they went wild over it.
It's kind of like doing a hot rod type thing, but being a Volkswagen, it's kind of a little different. You don't see the both combinations that way. And I always like the A&W type setup, so I got the trays, and I got the thing to kind of give that theme of old with a little new, which has kind of got away. A&W is not around that much anymore. I have a show VWs, and this is my daily driver. And I like Volkswagens, and I have my old Chevy trucks, but Volkswagens are kind of like my fun, my heart thing to it. You know, a lot of work goes into them, but it's pleasure.
I had this bug for 3 years, 65. No, this was a 63. I started it, now I'm doing it over again. Widen the fenders, I'm fat. So this is what it looks like. Widen this one here.
So
But
this
yeah.
is really going to be a one of a kind. This is unique.
Yeah, I'm hoping when it's done, I'm gonna paint it orange with green.
Me and my wife are prior military, and I did this as a tribute to veterans and soldiers our active duty. Kind of fell together within about a month's time. I got bored of what it looked like before, so I decided to add this on and go with something different. Actually, the design that I went for was a M1 Abrams tank, and the piece in front would be a mine plow for sweeping streets and dirt roads of mines, and a 50 cal just for personnel weaponry, and just the bags and stuff for anything that a soldier would need to carry.
That's a 67 buggy body on the bottom. San Francisco Giants colors, of course, it's got to have. Got my roll cage made up, put in on it. We're running the stock 1600 engine in it. This is our first show, first time we've ever been out here, done this.
A lot of my friends had them, and they kind of got into it. Just the look of them, you know, fun to work with. Brought my eyes, you know, I like green. It's my favorite color, so I chose this one. And then I just kind of went on with matching it up with the interior, top, and the color. So kind of just flowed with everything, all the accessories that I have.
They have a coloring contest for kids, they have a banana eating contest for kids, and we have the Hot Wheels drag racing for kids.
That was Josiah the one, right? Yes.
What lane, Ernie? Ernie. One. Thank you. The light's working.
Whoa! Lane 2.
Jason, go up there.
Okay, this is it for first place. First and second. That good?
Good. Here we go. Justin. All right.
Hi, buddy.
I look for paint, the interior, rims, tires, engine. If it's a clean car, really nice looking, then if it catches my eye, then that's usually the one that I vote for.
Class 1, stock vintage metals, which is my favorite because I drive an old stock car. This is 1961 and earlier. Second place goes to the 1950 split of Jim Barnett. Jim was here at our show last year. Thank you very much. He promises to bring hot rods next year, but this year we were graced with the split window, so thank you, thank you. Okay, Tom is ready. Here we're gonna start our first parade of champions. Here we go. First place goes to Carl Olson for his 1954, and is he here? It's gone, okay, all right. We will send Carl his plaque. Okay, moving on to Class 2, Stock Beetle, 67 and earlier. Second place goes to the number 9 entry of Corey Becker, his 1960 Beetle. All right, first place. First place goes to the 1963 of Lee Stallenlicker. It's a sunroof, what a beauty. One of my favorite colors. Lee, thanks for coming out and sharing the day with us in your beautiful car. Awesome, thank you. Presenting our plaques today is the daughter of Randy B. Warder, who we're honoring with the show. It's John D. B. Warder. Okay, Class 3, Stock Beetle, 68 and later. Second place goes to John Jackson for his 1969 Beetle. John, come up and get your plaque, please. First place, Stock Beetle, goes to the 1974 Stock Super Beetle of Jamie Allen. Congratulations, Jamie. Okay, up next, Class 4, Stock Type 2, 67 and earlier. Second place goes to the 1964 single cab of Robert Skinner. Robert, come on up and get your plaque, please. Thank you very much. First place goes to the Stock Type 2, 67 and earlier of Theo Buckendorf. He has a 1965. Oh, this is one of my favorites, guys. Oh, I'm a Puck trailer fan. This is a Reba. This is the Fawn. It's the next size up from a Puck. And I saw the pictures on this. He restored it from the ground up. He stripped it all the way down to the frame. Awesome, awesome car. And combo. I mean, we all dream to have something like combo like that. It's a micro deluxe bus. It's a 65. So he's got an award winner there, and then behind it, he's got an award-winning trailer that he restored. Thank you so much, Buckendorf family. Todd is in our parade of champions. He is the first place winner in Stock Type 2, 68 and later. Love the bay window. Look at the restored license plate. Looks very nice. First place for Stock Type 2. Second place goes to Roger Matthews for his 1968 pickup. Second place goes to Jim Pierce, 1966 stock Gia. Congratulations, there you go. First place. Stock Gia goes to the 1958, and it's gone. Okay, that's Larry McKenzie won that. We congratulate Larry. We'll send that to him in the mail. Okay, Class 7, Stock Type 3. Type 3 stock. Second place goes to Janai Pearson. Janai Pearson, 1968 Squareback. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. First place goes to the 1973 Fastback of Christopher Puthers. Christopher Puthers. Congratulations, guys. Thanks for coming out, bringing your beautiful fastback. Appreciate that. Okay, next class is Class 8, Stock Convertible Beetle. Stock Convertible Beetle. Second place, People's Choice, goes to Oscar Guevara for his 1965. Congratulations, Mr. Oscar. Made the long trip, blew off Bug-In to be up here with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And first place goes the 1968 convertible of Cindy Cruz. Cindy Cruz. Here she comes. Okay, Class 9, off-road, Class 9. Second place goes to the 1961 Baja of Ron Steiger. All right, moving on. First place, Class 9 off-road, goes to the 1969 Baja Bug of Mike Moslander.
Let's give the NOS a big round of applause for throwing another great show.
Aw, Mike, I think we owe you lunch and dinner now. Thanks, Mike, for coming out and supporting our event.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it. Try not to run over John D's toes.
Oh, hey.
Thank you, Mike.
Great show. Thanks, guys. Bug Tech, my friend.
Photo ops everywhere. All right, Class 10, special interest. Love this guy. He's got a wonderful Carmen Ghia. It's Subaru Performance. Brody Gagano, excuse me, it's 1972 Porsche. My apologies, 1972 Porsche. So come on up, Brody. I apologize. I thought you had your Ghia out here. Brody. All right, first place goes to the 1966 VW Bug, if you can call it that. It looks like a military machine. This guy braved the Tower Car Show, which is a hot rod show, brought out his Beetle out there, and he won Producer's Choice. First place to Joaquin Jimenez for his 1966 VW Bug, otherwise known as Bouncin' Betty. Be glad you don't live on his block. Okay, under construction, Class 11. Second place goes the 1971 of Jason Abel. Jason Abel. Jason Abel, 1971, under construction. First place goes the 1963 1600 of Wayne Allen. Crazy Wayne, as his friends know him. Under construction, but it sounds like it's got some power in the back there. Congratulations, Wayne. Don't smack yourself with a plaque. Too much horsepower. Okay. Rat Rod, C12, category 12. Rat Rod. Second place goes the 1966 Rat Rod of Corey Hurd. Corey, come on up. First place, Rat Rod, 1972. Believe me, these guys just love primer. First place goes to Al Solero. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm looking at Solero. Congratulations, Al. Love the eyeball engineering shifter there. Got the eyeball. Thanks, Al. Congratulations. Class 13, early Porsche. Second place goes to the 1987 Porsche of Jim Burnett. Jim Burnett is our second place winner in Porsche. First place in early Porsche goes to the 1965 of Richard McNiff. Beautiful car. Been at many a car show, won many awards, and we're We're grateful you brought it out here. Thanks, Richard. Congratulations, sir. All right, toy show, one of my personal favorites. Class 14, second place. I'll pronounce this, I think it's Alaya. Alaya for your 1952, and I'm guessing it's a Beetle. 1952 Beetle, Alaya. First place, you know him, you love him. For his microbus, Ian Yoakum. Ian, congratulations. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Ian, you should have brought your bus out so they could have photographed it. It's a little tough, Dad, when it's only 1/18 scale. All right, Class 15, Custom Beetle, 67 and earlier. Second place goes to the 1964 of Derek Arriga. Derek Arriga. Okay, first place goes to the 1956 beautiful oval of Jorge Flores. Awesome. Got the Porsche headlight grills, got the fog lamps, got the sunroof, got the travel matching luggage. Oh, he's got the cloth interior. Oh, my favorite. Cloth interior. Thank you very much. Beautiful car. Thank you for bringing it out. Class 16, Custom Beetle, 68 and later. Second place goes to the 1968 Custom Beetle of Nick Cruz. Nick Cruz. Yay! All right, first place Custom Beetle, 68 and later, goes to Bobby Robel for his 1968 Custom Beetle. Got a sunroof. Now, guys, he put that in, so that's a lot of work to meld a fabric sunroof into a car and make it look factory, make it look stock, and he did that. This man knows what he's doing with a Volkswagen. Congratulations, sir. Okay, moving on to Class 17 Custom Type 2, 67 and earlier. Second place goes to the 1970 bus of Jason Burrows. Jason, congratulations. First place, bay window buses, goes to Roger Jestu. Type 2, I'm sorry. It's not a bay window, that's my mistake. Custom Type 2, 67 earlier, goes to Roger Jestu. 64 is a Micro Deluxe. Very nice. Got the Porsche wheels on it. Okay, here come the bay windows. Class 18. Custom Type 2, 1968 and later. Second place goes to the 1970 of Bert Quinn. Bert Quinn. First place goes to the 1969 bay window of Jerry Hernandez. Oh, he's got the great horn, he got the Barbie colors. Got the whole family with him. Mama's driving. Thanks, guys. Have fun. Funmobile. Oh, got the horsepower too. Okay, up next, Class 19. Custom Gia. Custom Gia. Second place goes to the 1964. This is a guy who goes to every Volkswagen show that I've ever been to, and I think he goes to a lot that I don't go to. This is Jim Kikuchi. Jim, congratulations. Thanks for coming to see us. Jim, like I said, goes to every Volkswagen show. Congrats, Jim. First place goes to the Custom Gia of Luis Guerrero. Guerrero? It's 1964. Oh, it's got the rack on it. You gotta love it. Beautiful car. Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. Nice use of the Porsche wheels. Okay, up next is Custom Type 3. This is Class 20. Custom Type 3, second place goes to Andrew McCarthy for his 1966 Squareback. Andrew, are you with us? Andrew McCarthy. Here he is, right here. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, thank you. Okay, first place, Custom Type 3, goes to Jorge Flores for his 1969 Custom Type 3. It's a station wagon. Squareback. Beautiful color. Nice use of the 2-liter wheels on that, fully polished. Very nice. Thank you, Jorge, for coming out. Class 21, custom convertible Beetle. Second place goes to the 1969 custom convertible Beetle of Jack Lowe. Jack Lowe. First place in custom convertible Beetle goes to Manuel Mendoza for his 1969 custom convertible Beetle. Got the fog lights. Looking good. Low and slow. Thanks, guys. Thanks for bringing the family out. Appreciate it. Beautiful car. Okay, up next, Class 22 race car. And we only had one in this. And unfortunately, Jim's car, it's got a fuel pump issue. So he races it too hard. So Jim's going to have to walk up and get it. Jim's going, shh, don't tell anybody I got a fuel pump issue. Jim Lane, first place in race car. Get your flag. Act like he's driving it. Thanks, Jim, for making the pull over from Santa Maria. Class 23, Thing. Second place goes to the 1974 Thing of Robert Allen. Robert Allen. First place goes to the 1973 Thing, orange in color, Fran Gruen. Fran Gruen, come on through. Beautiful Thing. Fran's got the shrunken head, otherwise known as a coconut, in the front there. Thanks, Fran. Awesome job. Okay, Class 25. This is Golf Rabbit and Cabriolet. Second place goes to the 1990 Cabriolet of Miguel Frey. Miguel Frey. First place, Golf Rabbit and Cabriolet, goes to Fernando Romero for his 1988 Rabbit. And we don't have him here, right? Or we do? Oh, he's coming through making car sounds. Congratulations, Fernando. Yep. Okay, well, that's his plaque. You can make motor sounds as you go take it over to him. Okay, Class 26, Jetta, Passat, and Dasher. Second place goes to the 1991 Jetta of Bryant Thomas. Bryant Thomas. Come on up. You the man, you the man. Thank you, Brian, for coming out. Appreciate it. And first place, the Jetta Passat Dasher class goes to the 2007 beautiful Jetta of Nate Young. Love that color. You will never lose that in the parking lot. Thank you, Nate, for coming out and spending the day with us. We appreciate it. Okay, new Beetle. I've got one of these. Hardtop and convertible. Mine's a convertible from Chloe's Volkswagen. Second place goes to the 2002 of Sheris Dabbs. Sheris Dabbs. All right, first place. New Beetle goes to Dana Rossi. Dana Rossi for 2013. It's black. She's got her sun hat on. She's ready to enjoy the Madeira sun. Doing the Princess Wave. Always love that. And her car came from Chloe's Volkswagen. You gotta love that. That's where mine came from. Very cool. Once again, that's a 2013. That's what the new ones look like. Don't they look beautiful, guys? All right, next class. Sirocco, Corrado, Fox, Vanagon, and Touareg. And second place comes is the 1980 Vanagon of Matt Marion. Matt Marion, come on up and get your second place award for your Vanagon. Okay, first place goes to the 1990 Vanagon of Jim Tregoffbaugh. I hope I pronounced that. Jim, come on up. This is a diesel. You want to talk about a truck that will go almost anywhere. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. Okay, VW Trike. It's a new class for us this year. Second place goes to the 1965 Trike of Jeff Cowdray. Jeff Cowdray, come on up. Congratulations. This is Mr. Trike, by the way, guys. You'll find him in the Tower District. All right, first place in Trike goes to the Fastback Trike of James Gilstrap. He's coming. Now here's the question. When you have this vehicle, do you enter it in the trike category, the motorcycle category, or the fastback category? He's got it covered no matter what car show he goes to. James, congratulations. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Congrats. Great for going to the grocery store. All right, let's do some heavy hitter awards. I think that's what we're down to, right? Okay. Tony. Okay, a couple years ago we started giving away cash. I mean, $250 in cash, or maybe even a check, but it's money. We're giving away money, and we were one of the first Volkswagen to ever do that. So what was really great, we found two sponsors that would write the check, Sebring West and Eyeball Engineering. And so Sebring West does our best stock out here. This is chosen by our club members. And here it comes, the stock Type 2, Micro Deluxe bus, and Oribe Fawn trailer. Congratulations. This is the cash. This, folks, thanks to Tony Pasco, we're giving away $250 in cash through the Safari windows and the award. Congratulations. Thanks so much for coming down. First show I saw this was at San Jose, so we might be their second show. I'm not sure how many shows they've taken us to. We are the second show. Thank you very much for making the trip down. Appreciate it. I'm in love with your vehicles. Thank you very much for making the trip. Okay, Eyeball Engineering gives away our best custom show, and once again, we, the club members, picked these, so it went to the custom Beetle car number 10 of Bobby Robel. Robbie Robel, he's got a 68 custom. Again, it's got the beautiful gloss sunroof in it. It's got the California stance look. It's even got a Hawaii plate on it. I love that, speed. And I'm sure it's mighty fast. I wonder if that's the A1 Engineering muffler in the back. $250 richer. Tell me it doesn't pay to come to Volkswagen shows. Thank you, Eyeball Engineering, and thank you, Bobby Robel. Thank you, sir. Very nice, bro. I think that's how they say it in Hawaii. Okay, best interior. Best interior goes to the stock convertible car, number 1, Oscar Guevara. We're trying to make it right, Oscar. Maybe we can give you some gas money, too. Oscar, we love you. He blew off the bug-in, guys. That's how much he wanted to come up here. That's our club award, so thank you so much, Oscar, for coming up. We appreciate you and your family, your wife coming up. Love you guys. Best paint goes to Class 15 Custom Beetle winner, car number 9 of Eric Morgan. Eric Morgan, are you with us, sir? You are. Thank you, sir. Best paint. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Once again, all these awards were chosen by our club. Believe me, there's some tough guys in our club and gals when it comes to giving out awards. Best engine. This guy knows no bounds. He will spend everything he's got to build the perfect motor. It goes to, I can't remember, I think it's a 64, 65 custom Carmen Ghia, Bobby Welker. Bobby's been a cover car. He has his own stool down at CB Performance. He orders that many parts from CB Performance. Thank you very much, Bobby, for coming out. Appreciate it. Best graphics. This is a very special award for us. For those of you who don't know, Randy Brewarder left us in January, way too young. And he was a painter by trade, and he would paint anything, houses, whatever. But the thing he loved to paint was graphics, and he loved to paint car graphics. And so John D, his daughter, went out, and Mandy, I think Mandy's around here, something. Mandy's back there, went out and chose, along with Tony Pasco, who sponsored this award, best graphics. This is car number 8 of Denny Vargas. It's a buggy. Here it comes. It has got some wild graphics on it. And Randy, I know you're looking down from us and you're going, who, me? Yeah, that's right. I know that you're saying that for sure. Look at the paint job on this car. I mean, it is truly a work of art, and I know Randy would be very proud to see this win his award. Thank you, Denny, very much. I know that comes from Randy too, Randy Border, so thanks. Okay, most unique. We have a guy in our club who's a hot rod aficionado, and he always shares all of his immense resources with us. He throws our thank you party after the show, and his name is Richard Peters, and he sponsors this award. The most unique award, and it's an older award, looking award, because he's a hot rod guy, Richard is, goes to Jim Martin. Jim Martin for his truck and trailer combination. And in case you haven't bought a shirt, guess who our shirt is patterned after? It's Jim's boat trailer. Jim, thank you very much to you and your wife for coming up. Can't thank you enough. Love seeing that combo. Awesome. And yes, that is our shirt. Okay, guys and girls, I think that's it, isn't it? Yep, that's it. We'll be sure and mail these awards up to the people that didn't claim them. We want to thank all of you from the bottom of our heart coming to our 19th annual event. We hope to see you for the 20th event. It'll be the last Sunday, of next year. So please put the last Sunday of April on your calendar. We hope to see you then. Thanks so much. Drive safely. And please clean up your parts. Bye-bye now.